Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yaje here, and as always, I'm super excited to share another gardening video with you. In today's video, I have 4 things that I would like to share with you. The first, I'm going to be giving you an update on the garden huckleberry that I planted in the garden, the seeds I planted in the garden a couple of weeks ago. Let's find out how that is going. And then I'm going to be taking you on a trip to the garden center where I pick up broccoli transplants, and then we're going to plant that in the garden. And then we're also going to be harvesting some okra seeds. Okra seeds, very important. And then last but not the least, we're going to be harvesting some bitter leaf vegetables. So if you would like to see updates on all of these things, then stay tuned. Now, let's jump right in. Look what they have at Home Depot, the Home Depot. So I was here just to pick up broccoli, but now I think I'm gonna pick up more than just broccoli. Looks like this is all they have left. Okay, no, there's more here. Go back. All right. Okay, we're gonna get some broccoli for sure. No, maybe not that one. Oh, maybe not this one. All right, everybody, how are you all doing? So I'm here today to plant broccoli in this space right here. And the reason why I'm laughing is because this is the same space where I threw a bunch of garden huckleberry seeds a couple of weeks ago. And my expectation was that at this time I was going to have like garden huckleberry plants this high. But guess what we have here? It's not garden huckleberry. Let me show you and explain what happened so you don't make this mistake. Come on. All right, so tribe, a few weeks ago, I think about 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, I threw a bunch of garden huckleberry seeds over here because this was going to be where I would, grow my garden huckleberries and harvest it for Thanksgiving. And we have a bunch of things growing, but it's not the garden huckleberry. What we have growing here is, ta-da-da, amaranth. And this is what happens when you let your amaranth go to seeds. Now, it's just going to be growing every damn where. I made that mistake this year. Now there's amaranth all over the place. I still have a bunch of amaranth over here that has gone to seed, as you can see. So guys, if you don't want your amaranth to become a nuisance, please control how much seeds, how much you let it go to seed, mature seed. So what I'm going to do this fall winter is try to get rid of as much of the amaranth as possible so I don't have to deal with this in the spring. So I'm going to get rid of all of this for now and then go ahead and plant my broccoli. So I got the broccoli from the Home Depot Garden Center. It's one of the crops that I want to grow for my winter garden, fall winter garden. I grew broccoli last year, well, in the same space, and it did so well, and I want to repeat it again. I harvested so much broccoli, and I actually do enjoy eating broccoli. So told myself I'll grow it again this year. So if you're looking, to grow broccoli, you have a garden in a warmer climate, zone 9-ish. I'm in zone 9B, Houston, Texas. Please know that you can grow broccoli in the fall and the winter. It's pretty cool hardy. Okay, so I have my tools here ready to go, and I'm gonna clean up this space now, and then we'll grow some broccoli. All right, so I have gotten rid of all of the spinach, and it's time to plant the broccoli. So According to the instructions here, we're supposed to space broccoli plants about 2 feet. So it says to plant 2 feet apart. Broccoli grows quite big. It grows quite tall, and it grows, it has a bunch of branches when it's mature. So 2 feet. And what I have in my hand right now is what is known as a spacing tool, seeding square tool. So this is 1 square foot, the dimensions, so it helps you with spacing. It's a tool that I highly recommend, and I'm gonna put a link down below. You should get one of these. It really helps with spacing, different inches. The red is a different spacing distance, the blue, the yellow, and so on and so forth. So it's seeding square. Anyway, this is 1 foot, so I'm gonna measure out so that we plant the broccoli 2 feet apart. Let me show you how. Okay, look, so that's our tool here. So one broccoli plant is gonna go here, then another one is gonna go right here. So from here to here, this will give me 2 feet. And then let's see, it's another square foot and another square foot. So right here, so I'll have one here and then one here and one here, and so on and so forth. This is what we have all spaced out. You can see the square feet. So now I have my planting distance all figured out. Again, we want to plant the broccoli 24 feet apart. So this is 12, that's 12. It means one goes here, I skip 1 square, one goes there, I skip 1 square, and so on and so forth. So now let's get planting. Guys, I already added a bunch of manure to the soil from my earlier attempt at growing the garden huckleberry over here. It did not work out. So this soil is very rich. I added the chicken manure, composted chicken manure. As you can see, this is some of it right here. So the soil is already very rich. Okay, let me make the planting holes and then we're gonna plant the broccoli, pop the broccoli in them. Now it's time to plant. How exciting. So I'm gonna pop out the healthy ones, loosen it up just like so. See that? Loosen up the roots just a little. And then we're gonna pop this in. Okay. Just like so. Do another one. Okay. All right, guys, we're done, but guess what? I have an excess of the broccoli plants, and I do not want to start digging up another space in the garden, prepping another space to grow this. So I have decided to just plant these ones in the middle row. Now, the distance is not going to be exactly 24 inches or 2 feet apart between the bitter leaves, the broccoli that I plant in the middle row, but it's backyard gardening, is intensive gardening, so I'm just gonna go ahead and plant these in that space. Okay, tribe, updates on the broccoli. This is about 2 days after the transplant, and it's looking good so far. So far, so good. I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping they all survive the transplant and thrive. So all I need to do now is just make sure that I don't forget to water, because quite frankly, getting out here to water the garden is something that I don't remember to do these days. But I just need to make sure that the plant is hydrated, is getting enough water so it can pick up and thrive. All right, guys, this next part of the video is about saving okra seeds. So if you've been on this channel, you know that I tried growing several varieties of okra last season, but I ended up with two main kinds in the garden. The first one is this beautiful okra known as the Hill Country Red Okra, this one right behind me. It is super productive, very beautiful, and does very well down here. I really like the okra. So I plan to grow this okra year after year after year. And when saving okra seeds, just make sure that you can hear that rattle sound. That tells you the seeds are mature. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, that's what you want to hear. So it tells you the seeds are ready for harvesting. So yeah, the Hill Country Red Okra, nice, beautiful okra, super productive, very tasty. And then the second type of okra is the Katoba Friedman okra, another beautiful okra with a story. It honors the African American heritage. You can read all about it. The main reason why I like to save the seeds from my own garden, guys, when you grow your own vegetables and then save the seeds, what happens is that particular plant or the seeds, they are now adapted to your unique climate and your soil conditions, which means that when you grow them for years to come, they produce more healthy plants and resilient plants as well. So that's one main reason why you should save the seeds of your vegetables, okra, peppers. If they're heirloom varieties, though, you have to make sure that they're heirloom varieties and not hybrid varieties when saving seeds. Try just a quick video to show you this. Today is October the 28th. Yes. And look at what I have in the garden. Peppers. Chocolate Scotch bonnet peppers. They're so pretty. So pretty. I'm going to save the seeds of these chocolate Scotch bonnet peppers and make sure that I plant them again next year. I've really had fun growing these. They've been super productive. My goodness. And they're still here. They're still here this late in the season. I also harvested a bunch of bitter leaf vegetables. This right here, the bitter leaf vegetables. Tribe, I've come to the conclusion that everybody needs to grow some bitter leaves in the garden because it's extremely low maintenance, especially for those of us with gardens in warmer climate. We don't need to do much. As long as you water these plants, they're gonna grow. Very little pest pressure. It grows from like the spring, and we are almost what, in November. I am still out here harvesting vegetables. All I need to do is cut the stems, let the stems mature, cut the stems, and then I can propagate more bitter leaves by way of stem propagation. Super easy to grow. I cannot tell you how many backyards now have bitter leaves from this garden, just from the stem. So if you can lay your hands on some bitter leaf stems, I'm going to highly, highly recommend that you grow the bitter leaves. Very versatile vegetable, nutritious and medicinal as well. Now, some of you want to see me prepare something with bitter leaves. I think I have several recipes on this channel. But if you would like to see me This thing is falling. If you would like to see me cook some of the bitter leaves, let me know. I can make a video for you. All right, tribe. These are the dried okra pods for the seeds. This here is the Katoba Friedman okra dried pods. I need to get the seeds out of these. And then over here, we have the Hill Country red okra dried pods. So in a subsequent video, I'm gonna be removing the seeds and then cleaning the seeds and all of that good stuff. And I'm gonna make sure that I share that process with you here on this channel, The Tribe. If you would like to become a member of my tribe, it is quite easy. Just make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you have notifications turned on. That's all. Just subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found some value in this video. If so, do not forget to at least give the video a thumbs up or interact with the channel in one form or another. You can just say hello in the comment section down below or ask me a question. Thank you so much again. I want you to have the most blessed day wherever you are in the world. And remember to grow a garden, because when you grow a garden, you grow health. Catch you later. Bye.